from College Park, Orlando, Florida, CBS Digital Sports Network presents the FHS AA Regional Semifinal 5A District 2. Tonight, the Tampa Bay Tech and the Edgewater Eagles will be going head-to-head here in a nice bloodbath. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Guerrero alongside Coach Bird here.
Yo, Coach Bird in the house. What's going on, guys?
Coach, we got a big game here today. We got number 27 in Florida, Edgewater, against number 17, Titans. 5A-wise, Edgewater's ranked number 7. The Titans are ranked at number 4. What are you looking for out of both teams from this game? What are you looking for out of Edgewater? What are you looking for out of Tampa Bay Tech?
Out of Edgewater, I'm looking for a team that continue to play the same way they played last week, dominate on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, also contributing on the special teams as well. As for Tampa Bay Tech, you got, a lot of players potentially going D1 to their school too. So they got great players on their side. So they got to run the ball. We got to run the ball. So it's going to be a great matchup today.
It's going to be a very exciting game. Two players that I'm looking at on both sides, on both offenses and defenses. On Tampa Bay Tech side, you cannot go without talking about Mr. Dallas Wilson. Dallas Wilson, 5-star recruit, originally a Florida commit, flipped over to Oregon. I want to see how Edgewater will defend that. And then on the other side for Edgewater, their defense, I want to see how the secondary, mainly like Perez, Martin, Jaden Brown, KJ Williams, how they're going to adjust to this. Wow.
I think they're going to adjust very well. One of our star players is out, one of our D1 players out, Mr. Duke. But we still going to we got a good game plan. Coach Duke got a good game plan for Mr. Wilson. So I think we could be able to, maybe not shut him down, but contain him.
Alongside that, obviously, Troy and Duke Mack, one of the staples, one of the leaders on this team. On the other side of the ball for Tampa Bay Tech, they're also losing one of their star players, one of their leaders, in Jabari Bennett. He's been out majority of the season, but, trying to see players that are going to step up in those roles. Like, for example, we've seen countless times how Perez Martin has stepped up in that role. And then for the other side for Tampa Bay Tech, Isaiah Daniel has excelled in that role. So we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, we see how it goes. Looking for a good game tonight. Going to be a strong second-round game going on between Edgewater Eagles and your team from Tampa Bay Tech.
With that being said, we are getting ready to kick off here. It seems like Edgewater has won the toss and have elected to defer. So Tampa Bay Tech will be able to show off what they have going on first. Returning for Tampa Bay Tech, you have Keith Morris alongside Edmarion Gwynn. And last but not least, Dallas Wilson. Dallas Wilson and Darian Jones switching numbers this game. So we'll see how they fare from that. Kicking for Edgewater is Kinley Curvin. The winner from this game will play one of either Lakeland or Summer. Most likely going to be Lakeland. Lakeland, one of the powerhouses here in the 5A division. Number 1 in the 5A division. Number 3 in the state of Florida. But we're going to have to wait and see, find out who will play Lakeland or Summer if they decide to get the upset. Off comes Kinley Curvin, and bang, here we go. Kickoff received by Dallas Wilson. Dallas Wilson is going to go up to the 10, and he's going to get absolutely dropped right there. Good play by the kicking team. Special teams for Edgewater already starting off really well. Coming out for quarterback for Tampa Bay Tech. Seems like it's going to be Darian Jones playing a quarterback here for Tampa Bay Tech. Or excuse me, that's Trayvon Moore. Darian Jones has gotten injured last game, had an ankle injury. First down, going to hand it off, and he's going to find a little crease in the hole, but it's not going to get much there for about a gain of 4 yards. Gain of 6, excuse me. There's Isaiah Daniel on the carry.
Aiden Anderson on the tackle.
Aiden Anderson on the tackle. Second down coming up for this Tampa Bay Tech team. So Tampa Bay Tech with coming up on second down. Got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bontes, the snap hits him straight in the face, and Tampa Bay Tech is going to have to jump on that. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Anthony Harris, the center, and Trayvon Moore. So it's going to bring up third down. Thankfully, they actually did not lose any yards from that. Or if so, it was minimal gain.
Bad snap by the center there. Center to quarterback exchange. It was a fumble on the play. Lost on down.
That being said, it's coming up third down. 3rd and 7. Moore back. Runs out to his left. Finds a man open. Caught. And he's going to get down for about the 38-yard line for about a 20-yard gain. Pass caught by Edmarian Gwynn.
Edgewater defense got caught right there, sleeping. Nice catch by the receiver down in the middle of the field. That was a nice catch.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at the 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fullback in the backfield along with the running back. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get absolutely smoked right there. Damian Moore with the stop, and there's now a flag on the play. I'm going to wait to see what that is.
It was a nice play by Damian Moore. Came up and made a nice tackle for a loss. We're looking at look like we got a penalty.
Looks like illegal hands to the face on the defense, so it's going to bring up Tampa Bay Tech. So it's going to move up.
I didn't see who the illegal hands on. Did you see it?
I did not. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at midfield at the 50-yard line. And the ref is going to resume the clock. So 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, halfback in the backfield. Moore drops back to throw. He's looking deep. He's got a man wide open, and that is a touchdown. Touchdown caught by Javarius Landry, unless my eyes deceive me.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay Tech. Nice streak down the field. Heave. About 40-yard, 50-yard touchdown pass right there for Tampa Bay Tech.
So Tampa Bay Tech coming on the board early, coming at that defense really early. So let's see how Edgewater is going to adjust here. Coming out for the kick is Jacob Trammell. And it looked like he just...
No, it was a busted coverage. And the cornerback on the right side, I think was number 14. Was it Perez? Looked like.
I couldn't see.
Yeah, he basically got, shook out his shoes. And number one, what number 1?
Kick is up, and it's actually partially blocked. So it's not going to be a 7-0 lead. It's going to be a 6-0 lead.
Oh, yeah. That's a good thing right there.
Pretty sure Saul Williams blocked that alongside of
They didn't get it either.
Zay Denmark.
They didn't get it either. Look like number one.
So we are going to head over to what Edgewater will do on this drive after the kickoff. Now, something that's big for Edgewater, if I'm not, and I am correct when I say this, Samaj Fleming is back there for Edgewater. Obviously, he didn't play last game against East Bay, was resting up an injury. Him being back out there, how big is this to this team?
It's very big to have him back, especially for the second round of the playoffs. And he should have a great game today. So we're going to see how it looks on offense right now for these guys. We're down now 6-0, but let's see what we can do on this first drive right here.
Tyson Carter, Samaj Fleming, and Saphir Miller back to return here for Edgewater. And looks like the kicking team is moving up because of there was a roughing the passer on the passing touchdown. So let's see what Tampa Bay Tech will do for kickoff reasons. Are they going to pin them back deep, or are they going to try getting an onside kick? My best bet for them, they're probably going to kick it back deep. And off away it goes into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So, that being said, out comes the Edgewater offense. And actually, they're going to be taking a water timeout. So, we are also going to be taking a water timeout.
Visit our website, edgewaterathletics.com.
As a proud partner of Edgewater High School Athletics, Advent Health takes pride in providing health care to athletes and their families. For more information, visit adventhealth.com to learn how we support champions of human spirit like you. That being said, out comes Edgewater's offense. Carter Emanuel, leading this offense at quarterback, has had a great season, probably one of the best we've seen from an Edgewater quarterback.
Yeah, it's a great season for Carter. He's been doing very well as off on the offensive side. Here we go.
First down, he's going to check down to Tyson Carter, and it's going to be stopped for minimal gain. So 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line coming up for Edgewater. And it looks like Edgewater is going to be in the hurry-up offense. It's going to be 2nd down. One receiver to his left, that is Tyson Carter. 3 to his right. Man in the backfield, that is Julian Prime.
Yeah, Julian Prime have a great season as well, as we talked about last time we streamed, him and Josh Perry.
So 2nd down, waiting call from Coach Duke. Carter Emanuel giving out audibles to his offensive line. Hands it off to Julian Prime, and he's going to get met at the line to gain.
It looks like Tampa Bay is stacking the box right now. Got 8 in the box, no safety back. They're looking to stop the run for Edgewater.
James Jolly on that stop. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 right at the 21-yard line. 2 receivers on both sides. Man in the backfield, that is Josh Perry. Man in motion, that's Samaj Fleming. Takes the snap, checks it down to Josh Perry, and he's going to get stopped
Number 3, Josh Perry.
for a minimal gain right behind that first down. So it's going to be a 4th and 3 right at the 27-yard line. And Edgewater is going to send out their punting unit, which we haven't seen a lot of. We haven't seen their punting unit basically ever.
But we got a good punter back there. He get the job done.
Kinley Kervin, kicker/punter, coming out to punt it away. Man receiving in the backfield, that is Dallas Wilson. Punt is up and it's partially blocked, but is going to roll to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, number Sean Sheffield for Tampa Bay Tech partially blocked the football there. Could have been a better punt than that, but, we're happy to get it off.
Can't complain about, hitting them back to their own backfield. So Trayvon Moore coming back out there for Edgewater, coming off a touchdown pass. See what they're going to do here on their side of the offense. So 1st and 10, right at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, man in the backfield. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get absolutely met at the line to gain. Damian Moore with that stop.
Nice play by Damian Moore coming off the edge right there. Defense was all stout on the defensive line, and Damian came straight up that gap and caught the running back in the backfield.
Lost of 5 on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14 right at the 31-yard line. Man on that carry was Isaiah Daniel. Isaiah Daniel filling in for their lost soldier in Javari Bennett. Has been really good, 536 yards, 6 touchdowns. Let's see what else he can do here in this game. 2nd down, 1 to his left, to his right. Moore drops back to throw. He's looking deep again. He's going to roll out to the pocket, run right, and he's going to get out of bounds right at the original spot of the ball, maybe a little bit more. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 right at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, the Eagles came down straight off the line to get some pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback had to scramble out. He gained about 3-4 yards on that carry.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 right at the 38-yard line. Let's see. What does Tampa Bay have here? What does Edgewater's defense have here? Are they going to ramp up the pressure? Let's see. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Moore drops back to throw. He's looking deep. He's looking deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Edmarian Gwynn, and it's going to bring up 4th and 7 for Tampa Bay Tech to punt the ball away.
That was a deep pass to Edmarian Givens from Trayvon Moore. Nice coverage by the defense right there. They had pushed him to the sideline, so he had nowhere to go to catch the ball.
Perez Martin was the man on the coverage there. And here comes the punting unit. Tyson Carter back to receive here for Edgewater. And he's going to get a decent punt off here. And it's going to land right at the 25-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can do on offense now. Now we got the ball back. Let's see. That was a good stand on defense there for Edgewater. Stopped them from that first drive when they scored. So good job on the second drive.
Let's see what Edgewater has cooking up here. First drive, first 2 plays were nothing, if anything, a negative gain. But then, obviously that pass out to Josh Perry. What do you want to see out of this Edgewater? What adjustment do you want to see him make? What adjustment would you like to see Edgewater make for the offense?
Adjustments has got to run the ball, like I was saying in the beginning of the game. Got to run the ball. It looked like Tampa Bay Tech wanted to stack the box. So as long as they stack in the box, that means they're daring Carter Emanuel to throw the ball. So they believe he can't throw the ball. So that's the one thing we got to do for adjustment.
And when you have guys like Carter Emanuel, Josh Perry, and Julian Prime, you kind of have to stack that box sometime. So let's see what they can do. And especially with Samaj Fleming being that gadget guy that comes back, let's see how they're going to incorporate him into the offense today.
Yeah, make sure it gets Samaj in the game.
So first down at the 25-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's a man, fullback, and the running back is Josh Perry. Josh Perry's going to run left and going to try finding a crease in the defense, but there's no crease. So it's for about a minimal gain of 1 yard. So it's bring up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Nice play by Eric Adams. Coming off the edge to shut down that run from Josh Berry.
It's going to bring up 2nd down. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Backfield is still Josh Perry, and he's going to fake the handoff to him. Carter Emanuel's looking deep down the field for Tyson Carter. And Tyson Carter has dropped the pass, incomplete pass. There was A misholding call there
That was
by
a mishold call right there.
Coach Bird saying, I have no opinion on that.
They called in the refs calling it close today, so they keeping their flags in the pocket, look like, and they don't want to go ahead and throw it, but we'll get them back next play.
Indeed, we will see what they're going to dial up here on a third down. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. That man to his left is Tyson Carter. Man in motion is Saphir Miller. And Emmanuel's going to drop back to throw. Looking, and now there's a flag on the play. Incomplete, was intended for Tyson Carter. Man on the coverage was Keith Morris.
There we go. Got that pass interference by Keith. Oh, no. Tyson Stroud. Tyson Stroud with the coverage. End up holding the receiver from preventing him from catching the ball.
It was pass interference on that play. So it's going to be Edgewater first down, the first down of the game.
First down, but they would have had a first down before that with the holding, but we got that on the second call. So they had to give us one back.
Exactly. So it's going to bring up first and 40, or first and 40. First and 10 at the 42-yard line, excuse me. 3 receivers to his right and a man in the backfield along with a fullback. He's going to hand it off to Josh Perry. And Josh Perry is going to turn those legs a little bit for about a gain of 3. Going to move up to around the 36-yard line.
Oh, that Tampa Bay defense are stacking the box very well. Mr. Josh Perry going to have to work for his running yards today.
You could say that again. Tampa Bay Tech, one of the best run stoppers teams in the league. He's going to bring up second down, a 2nd and 8. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Swatch Fleming on his left. Josh Perry back in the backfield. Fakes off the handoff. Play action. He's going to fumble the football. And it looks like Tampa Bay Tech has the football. So
Tampa Bay Tech recovers the fumble.
Edgewater's offense starting off with a slow start. They got the first down, but then on second down of the next move of the chains, Carter Emmanuel fumbles it right there.
Yeah, Carter, he was rolling out for a pass. Defensive lineman came behind him, slapped the ball out of his hand. Tampa Bay Tech was able to recover the ball.
So back comes out Tampa Bay Tech's offense. Trayvon Moore back out there. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Man in the backfield is Isaiah Daniel. Hands it off to Daniel, and he's going to get met and for about a gain of 2. Will Marsloff on that play. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Nice play by Will Marsloff on the edge, preventing from running back from gaining any more yards. He got him 2 yards, stop.
So Tampa Bay Tech receiving calls from their offensive coordinator. Speaking of their coach, Jason Roberts is their head coach. They've been coaching the team since 2011. Has a 121-45 record at East Bay. Had an 8-2 season overall, including playoffs. 7-2 in the regular season. Second down, very nice. Second down, 3 receivers to his left, 1 man in the backfield. Trayvon Moore is going to run up the pocket. He's going to get first down a little bit more. And he's going to break a crease at the 15, and that's where he's going to get brought down. And Moore is going to shove down a player. Make sure tempers don't flare around here, especially in a playoff game. You don't want to lose any players out there.
No, sir. No, sir. You don't want to lose no player. The quarterback scrambled right there on the left side. The pocket broke down, so he scrambled out for a gain of 25 yards up the middle. End up sliding to the
15-yard
line.
So for about a gain of 25 right there, it's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at the 15-yard line. Trayvon Moore still back there with his running back, Isaiah Daniel, with 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Man in motion is his running back. He's going to check it down to him, and it's going to be incomplete. A little bit of a miscommunication there, so it's bringing up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's exactly what Edgewater needed right there. Tampa Bay to slow them down a little bit for them to do some miscues.
250
like
left
right there.
250 left to play in the first quarter here. Titans still up 6-0. and they're going to try receiving a call from their offensive coordinator. Jason Roberts been coaching for 13 years.
13 years, man.
Crazy.
I mean, he's a great coach, just like Coach Duke, the one we got. So two good coach matchup, man.
But I would say it's going to be a coaching matchup.
Yeah.
Second down, he's going to fake the handoff to a check down, flag on the play, but he's not before he gets tackled right at the 9-yard line. Would be enough for a first down, but it looks like it might be coming back. Incoming call from the refs. It's going to be holding on the defense, or offense, excuse me. So there's going to be 2 holdings, one on a running back, one on a receiver. So it's going to come all the way back to the 27-yard line. So second and 20 coming up here for Tampa Bay.
Second and 20. The defense got to stand up here right now.
See what Edgewater is going to dial up here. Second down, 1 man to the left, 2 men to his right, or excuse me, 2 men to his left. So 2 on each side. Moore drops back to throw. Is looking deep. He has a man. And it's going to be a touchdown. Completely faked me out on that pass. Touchdown was caught by Javarius Landry.
Yes.
So
that was a nice play by Tampa Bay Tech. Basically, a wide receiver came on a drag to the left side, caught the ball behind the defensive back, end up getting to the end zone.
So, pending the extra point, Tampa Bay, it could be up 13-0. Let's see what happens here. Kick is up, and this time it is good. So, kick by Jacob Trammell is good. 13-0, 2:21 left to go here in the first quarter. After getting that penalty, that would bring it back 10 yards, so it'd be second and 20. Straight after that, they're like, I'm not worried about this penalty, and goes for a touchdown. So, Tampa Bay's really showing off what they got here, and Edgewater's in for a real treat today. So, what does Edgewater have to do? What does Edgewater have to do on this drive?
2 things they got to do. First, offense, they got to get a drive going right now because the defense have been out there a couple of times, and as you see, 3 times. So as you can see, it's kind of they're having tough time stopping this Tampa Bay Tech offense. So let's get a drive here on our offense to see if we can get down here and score ourselves.
Receiving for Edgewater is going to be Samaj Fleming, Tyson Carter, and Saphir Miller. That dangerous trio of receivers. 2 of them with offers, such as Samaj Fleming, obviously, is committed to Boston College, and Tyson Carter is committed to FIU. So let's see what Edgewater has cooking up here for our next drive. Here comes the kick. It's going to be a squib kick, and it's going to be picked up at the 30-yard line. Big boy has it, and he's going to run up the field to the 45-yard line.
16 yards on the return.
Give me Luke Pastis on that carry, and he's going to bring up to midfield, potentially. So,
yeah, it looked like he wanted to take a knee. He said, no, I'm going to go ahead and go run this thing. He got about 5
he said,
yards
nah, I can run this football. Yeah. I could be Cordell Patterson.
There you go. There you go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. To man in the backfield is Josh Perry. As per usual, Josh Perry, obviously one of the best players on this team. One of the leaders. Manuel drops back to throw, runs out to his left side. He's looking for a man deep downfield. He has a man caught. Saphir Miller with the catch. And that's going to be for about a gain of 19 for an Edgewater first down. So now Edgewater is inching towards that Tampa Bay territory.
There we go. That's what we needed right there. Carter Manuel scrambles to the left, finds Saphir Miller for the first down. That's what we need right now to get this thing rolling.
1st and 10. One receiver on each side. He's going to hand it off. Fake the wraparound. Josh Perry with it, and he's going to be dragged out of bounds for about a gain of a yard. So he's going to bring up 2nd and 9 right at the 34-yard line.
At number 42, his name is Hunter Tuakufa. He's really playing stout on the defensive side for Tampa Bay Tech. Looks like he everywhere. He looked like a little Troy Polamalu out there.
Little Troy Polamalu. I mean, shoot, his last name was Tukaofu. Maybe he has some relation to him.
Maybe.
2nd down, man in motion, Saphir Miller. Going to be a design run for Carter Manuel. And Carter Manuel is going to make a cut to the 10-yard line and he's going to get stopped at the 5-yard line for about a gain of 35 yards. Carter Manuel showing what he's about right there.
There we go. Carter Manuel. Up the middle, quarterback draw.
So it's going to bring up 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. See if Edgewater can capitalize. And the play is going to be blown dead. Timeout called by Tampa Bay Tech. They are flustered right now. And I am parched right now.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a timeout. You are watching Edgewater Eagles of football against Tampa Bay Tech. We'll be right back. Welcome back to some Edgewater Tampa Bay Titans regional semifinal varsity game. 1st and 5, 13-0 to lead Titans, but Carter Manuel and Edgewater leading as he snaps the ball and hands it off to Samaj Fleming, and he's going to be a loss of 7 on that play. They saw right through that jet sweep there for.
Yeah, they was prepared for that play. Tampa Bay Tech. We tried to run a little end around for Samaj to the right side, but they ended up catching for a 7-yard loss.
So instead of 1st and 5, it's going to be 1st and 12. So far after that big play from Carter Manuel, going to be a big loss. Let's see what they're going to cook up here. 2nd down. Carter Manuel's running for his life. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss, and then is finally stopped down. Man on that stop was Ulrich St. Jean.
Yeah, big pressure by James Jolly, defensive tackle. He's a senior, 5'11", 265 pounds, coming off that edge. Almost got Carter right there, but Carter ended up getting a couple yards in carry.
So timeout's going to be called right before, or actually there's a man down right there for Edgewater.
That's a quarterback.
And it's Carter Manuel that's down. So he took a big hit right there. And we're going to take a real quick timeout as well. Welcome back to some Edgewater. Carter Manuel was the man that was injured on that play, and he's going to come out for a very small amount of time. And
He's probably not going to have to come out because it's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, about to say second quarter just ended. We would usually go to commercial break here. We're not going to go to commercial break here. Hopefully Carter Manuel's okay. He was limping off the field a little bit. But if he's out for this team, that's going to be a huge blow. But thankfully, they have a backup quarterback by the name of Remy Jarman. He's, from what he's shown us so far, he's been very promising of what he can do.
Yeah, he's a good kid, freshman quarterback, well known in the Orlando area, growing up as a quarterback. 707 tour, pretty good quarterback. So he's been a great backup too, and he played very well on JV as well.
Yeah, Remy Jarman, for like the couple stints he's been in, whatever team that is, he's been very promising. And Remy Jarman actually going back out there for Edgewater. So whatever it is with Carter Emanuel, it might have been serious. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 at the Edgewater, trying to inch towards a touchdown to get back into this game. 2 men to his right, 1 to his left. Julian Prime in the backfield. Jarman looking for a pass, and it's going to be deflected. Pass was intended for Tyson Carter, so it's going to bring up 4th down, and out comes the kicking unit.
That was a nice deflection by Johnny Tyson for Tampa Bay Tech. Almost got the interception there. The takeaway from
Remy Jarman.
John. Yes, sir. Remy John.
So Kerwin's going to come out here, try attempting the field goal. It's looking like it's going to be about a 20-yard field goal here. Let's see if Kinley can get some points on the board here for Edgewater. Kick is up, and it is good. So Edgewater gets on the board here. 11:49 on the beginning of the quarter of the second. Edgewater gets some points on the board. That's got to feel good for them.
Yeah, we needed that field goal right there. We wanted a touchdown, but our quarterback got hurt, so we had to go through our second string quarterback. But it's good to get that score in. Now we're down about 10. Still got a whole second quarter to go.
Just going to bring special teams out here. And Edgewater's defense needs to step up in a big way. They've already gotten one stop. After the turnover, they allowed a touchdown. So we are going to have to see how they will do. It's mainly been the secondary that's been the issue for them. See what Perez Martin is made of. See what KJ Williams is made of. Jaden Brown, players like that. Yeah. See what they can do here.
I know Jatorian down there right now. He's talking. I can see him talking to the DBs right now, trying to get their heads in the game, give them some confidence. But I think this score right here and that drive helps out the defense, so they're going to come back with a little shot for themselves to get a little turnover. Maybe. Let's see.
Jatorian Duke Mack, one of the leaders of this team, had an offer from Appalachian State, is currently committed there. One of their key secondary pieces out of this game following a knee injury against Boone. So let's see what they're going to do here. On special teams, kick is up, and it's going to be received in the backfield. He's going to receive it and come up to about the 17-yard line before he is stopped. Will Marsloff on one of the players on that stop.
Man, what can't Will do?
Will is a menace on the defense and the special teams. If you guys don't know, Will Marsloff this season had 24 sacks. 24.
Wow.
We haven't heard a lot from him sack-wise this game, but we've seen what he's done on defense.
Yes, sir. He's about to get something right now. I think he's ready to go.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at the 27-yard line. One receiver to his right, 2 to his left. Man in the backfield, Isaiah Daniel. He's going to drop back and throw. He's going to take off in the pocket, and he's going to get absolutely met for a minimal gain of 2 or 3. So Williams one of the men on that tackle.
So Williams and Landon game on that tackle. We had a 4 DB 2 shell going on there, but defense stood up right there. Got a 5-yard gain for Tampa Bay Tech, though.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5 right at the 21-yard line. And there's going to be 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right man in the backfield. Still, Isaiah Daniel. He's going to drop back throw. Going to check down. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. And he's breaking away. But there's a flag on the play at the 50, 55 or 40. And he's going to get out of bounds. And let's see what these flags are. And Edgewater's pointing back. This might be a hold.
That was a nice play by the UCF commit, Santonio Isaac, number 12. But it looked like it would come back as a holding call.
Santonio Isaac, one of 2 players on this team that has offers from or is committed to UCF. On the defensive side of the ball, they have Rakeem Stroud.
Yeah. Seems like you got a couple Strouds on the team, Tyson Stroud, so 2 brothers. This team stacked with D1 type of players on their team. So, as you said, they was ranked number, 15 in the state?
Ranked number 17.
17. So, they're a pretty good team as well as Edgewater. So, wasn't going to be a cakewalk. Wasn't going to be a cakewalk.
So it turns out there was also a chop block at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring back Tampa Bay Tech here. So that's going to eliminate that big old gain of about 46 yards all the way back to the 10-yard line for a loss of 10.
That's good. Now we put them in a long yardage to try to get that first down.
Remember, the last time they had a 2nd and long after a big penalty, they scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's see if Edgewater can hold up their defense here.
I think we need to put the pressure on the quarterback right now.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and about 15. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Man in the backfield. He's going to drop back to throws Moore. Moore's going to take off running, and he's going to get a big chunk of yardage there. About a gain of 13, right near that 1st-yard marker, but he's going to be short by a couple yards, about a gain of 12 on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
2 yards short. He was scrambling to the right side, Mr. Moore. Looked like he got a lot of speed, and it looked like a 4.5 guy right there.
Guys has some wheels to him.
Yeah, when he come out that backfield, you got to be prepared to catch Mr. Moore.
Moore was also one of the receivers on this team. So when he was not playing because Darion Jones has been out, but it's going to bring up 3rd and short. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage. Is that going to be a 1st down?
First down.
And it's going to be called as a 1st down. So Isaiah Daniel getting there just barely by the nick of his teeth. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, pretty close call, but if it's close enough, they're going to go with the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's going to fake the handoff, throws it, and is incomplete. Pass was intended for Gavin Floyd. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Landon Gain and Damian Moore was there for that pass to the slot receiver. He ended up dropping the ball. They was right there to get him just in case he did catch it.
2nd and 10. Receiving call from their coach. 10 minutes left to play here in the 2nd quarter. See what they can do there. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. It's going to be a run for Isaiah Daniel for about a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here for Tampa Bay Tech. Stopped by Isaiah Mizell.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Titans.
Yeah, their number 1 plays look like it's from scrambles.
Yeah,
it
seems like
scrambles.
Their quarterback run, something that Edgewater hasn't seen a lot this season, has been something that's been of concern for them. Yeah. Granted, that guy has some speed. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. 2 receivers on both sides. Man in the backfield, still Isaiah Daniel. Man in motion, Javarius Landry. excuse me, Edmund Gwynn. He's going to drop back to throw. Looking for a man, has him wide open, and he's got him complete right at the 43-yard line for about a gain of 30 or more yards.
It looked like a coverage breakdown by AJ, cornerback for Edgewater, receiver for number 12, Santonio Isaac, UCF commit, streaks up the sideline, able to get the first down for Tampa Bay Tech.
Haven't seen a lot from Dallas Wilson, but we have seen a lot from Santonio. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 right at the 43-yard line. 3 receivers to his right, one to his left. Same concept. He's going to hand it off, and here comes the flags for a false start.
False start.
So it's going to back up Tampa Bay Tech a couple yards.
Yeah,
for
DB's got to stay with their man. One thing you can't do with these receivers here for Tampa Bay Tech, you cannot let them out of your sight.
They haven't seen receivers this talented since that Jones game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That Jones game was a tough game for us. They got pretty good players just like Tampa Bay Tech.
Yes, they do. Their wide receiver of choice, is Vernal Brown Jr., another 5-star commit, and he was absolutely lights out of that game. It's going to bring up 1st and 10, and there's going to hit hard after a large gain there. And some tempers are going to be thrown there. It was Dallas Wilson there on that catch. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for
about Mr. Wilson.
10.
There go Mr. Wilson, just rear up his head. But he got hit right there.
Yeah, he got
hit right there. Really popped, bro.
Got popped. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Man in the backfield is Andres Zayas, new running back, and another flag here on the play. Could be false start again. It is going to be a false start.
Another false start on the Titans.
Could have been either or there, but they decided to call it here on Tampa Bay.
45-yard run.
So, back them up a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and 12 right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Dallas is out right now. He took that big hit from Mr. Aiden Anderson. Hopefully he's all right, but we'll be good if he don't come back in.
And it looks like Tampa Bay Tech is going to take a timeout, so we're also going to take a timeout. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles here on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Edgewater and Tampa Bay Titans. Tampa Bay leading 13-3, 7:15 left to go here in the second quarter. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12 here. Tampa Bay Tech has the ball at the 45-yard line. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Andres Zayas is still back there. Moore drops back to throw. He's going to run up the pocket, and he's got wide room, 35-30. 25-20, and he's going to get stopped there.
Going to be holding. Going to be holding.
And there's a flag on the play, and there's another Edgewater player down there. Looks like Aiden Anderson.
Aiden Anderson.
See what the refs are going to call here.
Yeah, Aiden Anderson all season had a shoulder injury. So he's been nursing a shoulder injury all season long, but he's a warrior. He keeps coming back for more.
And it looks like Aiden Anderson's going to be limping off the field. They're going to go back to the locker room. And there's another holding call here on Tampa Bay Tech. So it's going to bring them back even further. So negate that big play for about 20-plus yards. It's going to bring them all the way back to their own 45-yard line.
On 45-yard line. Quarterback look outstanding every time he scrambles, man. So we got to keep an eye on the quarterback.
Looks like a young Lamar Jackson out there.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and a country mile. But I would be surprised if they had a chance to convert it. Moore drops back to throw. He's looking at deep downfield. He has hit as he throws. And it's going to be incomplete. So 3rd and long here for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
Yeah, beautiful rust off the right side by Will Marsloff. We're able to get pressure on the quarterback right there, and we got him bumped a little bit, and he kind of threw the ball short. Could have been an interception.
One of the big stories coming into this game was how they're going to adjust with Darian Jones being out, and it looks like they're adjusting fine with Trayvon Moore. Kid has some speed to him and has an arm as well.
Yeah.
So 3rd and a country mile. 2 receivers to his right, or 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Man in the backfield. He's going to drop back to throw, and he's going to scramble out to the right side. He has a man wide open, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Dallas Wilson on that play, showing why he's a 5-star recruit.
Yes, sir.
Showing off that speed.
Yeah, Dallas Wilson showing why he's a 5-star player. Basically, he's across the field. The linebacker couldn't stay with him. Quarterback picked the right man to throw to, and he gets to the sideline and gets to that first down marker.
Seems like Edgewater has called a timeout, so we're also going to call a timeout as well, but not before I tell you guys about this. If you're looking to update or renovate your garden, visit Palmer Gardens and Lawn or Palmer's Feed and Seed for all your needs. Palmer's a longtime and proud supporter of the Edgewater Athletic Department. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Edgewater, Tampa Bay Tech. Tampa Bay Tech leading 13-3 here, coming off that large play for Dallas Wilson to give him a first down of 20-plus yards. So 1st and 10 right at the 36-yard line. Pass for a check down is incomplete. Intended receiver was Javarius Landry.
Yeah, quarterback tried to throw a quick pass to Javarius Landry, who's ended up dropping the ball. I think he heard some footsteps.
You can say that again. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here at the 39-yard line. It wasn't the 46, excuse me. But 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield is Andres Zayas. It's going to be a quick fire, and he's going to get stopped right there. Pass caught by Edmarin Gwynn, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Little quick out pass from the quarterback right there.
Kamani Williams there with the stop. So 3rd and 7 coming up here. Most 3rd downs Titans have been capitalizing, so let's see what they can do here on 3rd down. Well, let's see if Edgewater can make a stop here on 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 coming up. 2 receivers to the left. 1 was to the right, but now is in motion. That was Edmarin Gwynn. Moore's going to drop back to throw and bounces off a man. Now he's going to roll out to the right, and he's going to get a first down and a lot more right down to the 15-yard line. So those 3rd down plays for Tampa Bay Tech keep working for them, especially those scrambles.
Yeah, we got to get a spy on the quarterback, man. That play right there, as I can see, we had everybody back for the pass, but nobody's spying the quarterback. As you can see, he's been scrambling all night long this first half. So we Got to do something to stop him, but he got out to the right side and able to get that first down.
And this is where you really miss a nickel cornerback like Jatorian Duke Mack.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 right at the 25-yard line, 15-yard line. And it's going to be 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. See what Moore has cooking up here. Audible is a call to change the play. Going to hand it off to Michael Dempsey. And it's going to be stopped for a minimal gain of about a yard. So 2nd and 14 coming, or 2nd and 9 coming up for
Hand off to the right side for a dive. It looks like the whole Edgewater Eagle defensive line was on that tackle right there.
See, they're doing everything right when it comes to line of scrimmage running, but when it comes to their four receivers out there and the scrambling quarterback of Trayvon Moore, it's kind of tough to stop out there.
He's causing a lot of havoc back there for the DBs. They don't know what should they look back for him or stick with the receivers.
2nd and 9. Three receivers to the left after a man in motion, and 1 to the right, man in the backfield. It's still Dempsey. Moore is going to drop back to throw. Has a quick out, caught, and it's going to be brought down before the line to gain. Gabe Markadodge with that stop. Gain to 6, going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Little slant to the receiver for Tampa Bay Tech. Mr. Isaac, UCF commit. Damian Moore on the tackle.
So 3rd and 4 here coming up for Tampa Bay Tech. See what they have dialed up here on 3rd down. Yeah, every 3rd down this drive, long or short, they have converted.
They've been converting all this first half of the game.
2 receivers on each side, looking like a bunch formation. Moore dropping back to throw, has an out route, caught. It's going to be a 1st down. Going to be Trayvon Moore for Edgewater. Santonio Isaac once again.
Nice play right there. Looked like a 10-yard out to Santonio Isaac from the quarterback Moore. They're hooking up very well this first half together. It seems like if he don't see Moore, he looking for Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson ain't there. He going ahead and run that ball.
Exactly. He has so many weapons out there, and it's absolutely abusing Edgewater secondary. So, 1st and 5 for Tampa Bay. So 1st and goal. See what they're going to do here. They're going to hand it off to Dempsey, and Dempsey is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Dempsey with the run there. It's going to expand the lead here for Tampa Bay.
Touchdown Tampa Bay for the running back up the middle. It looked like the defense got tired right there. That's all I can say on that one right there.
As long as that defense has been out there, I don't blame them. They've been tired for a long time.
They kind of had him, and then they lost him.
They had him multiple times for a stop. Back comes out Jacob Trammell for the punt, and it's going to be a fake. Moore is going to run it in for 2.
2-point conversion is good. 2:46 left.
And it looks like there was a man that went down there for Edgewater.
Here comes the hustle. Our game ball tonight is brought to us by Wilson.
And it looks like the man down over there is Justin Edwards.
Football state championship. Wilson has an unwavering commitment to the game. Their dedication and drive fuels the game.
We're going to take a timeout real quick. You're watching Edgewater, Tampa Bay Tech regional semifinal. We'll be right back.
Look
like we got
Welcome back to some Edgewater football. Justin Edwards had a long walk and is being helped off the field. And while Tampa Bay Tech kicks off, it's going to be a touchback. Justin Edwards was one of the leaders on this team. He had 10 sacks this season for Edgewater, was a big part to that run defense, and prayers go out to him.
Yeah.
Going to have to adjust without him.
We're going to have to adjust without Mr. Justin Edwards. He's like a Apache linebacker for us, so he could go in coverage and come off the edge like a defensive end. So that's a good player right there. We're going to be missing right now.
So not only are we missing out on Justin Edwards, but alongside there, looks like Carter Manuel is going to be out as well. Yes, but it's going to be a wildcat play for Josh Perry, and he's going to get stopped for a minimum gain of 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for Edgewater. And it looks like Josh Perry's going to stay out there for another wildcat play. Man in motion, Samaj Fleming. Going to fake the handoff. Going to run up the seam, and he's going to be short of the lines again. And now comes back out Carter Emanuel. Getting ready after coming out that last drive with an apparent ankle injury or leg injury.
He's still got a little gimp to him.
So he's going to come out here and fight. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. That's going to be Josh Perry. 1:40 left to go here for the quarter. 21-3, and it looks like we are going to take a timeout. So we're also going to take a timeout. Edgewater, seeing what they can do here. We went back. Welcome back to Edgewater. 1:42 left. Tampa Bay Tech 21-3 is leading Edgewater. Let's see what Edgewater can do here. Carter Manuel drops back to throw. Has a man wide open, and that was Josh Perry, but there's a flag on the play. It's looking like a holding for Edgewater.
Probably saying that Josh wasn't on the line of scrimmage or he didn't call off. But they're going to pick up the flag.
Oh, and they're going to pick up the flag. So, Edgewater is going to be waved off. First down, and they're going to move all the way up to around the 50-yard line. So, about a gain of 30 there, 20. And Edgewater's back in business. See what they can do before the half. 1:24 left to go in the quarter here. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Man in motion, Samaj Fleming is going to fake the jet sweep. And he's looking for a man deep down in the field. And it's going to be incomplete. Man, intended receiver right there was Tyson Carter. He's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, man-to-man coverage on first down. Tampa Bay Tech.
Tyson
Carter
was on the coverage.
And Tyson Carter versus Tyson Stroud.
Tyson versus Tyson.
Tyson. Not the fight, Tyson.
You can say that again. 2nd and 10. Three receivers to the left, one to the right is Luke Anderton, and man in the backfield is Josh Perry. Manuel looks back, throws, and he throws an interception. And he's going to get brought down from the 48, intercepted by Hunter Tukalafu.
We'll take over first and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Or Tukafu.
Mr. Hunter, a.k.a. Troy Polamalu lookalike, gets the interception for Tampa Bay Tech. Looked like Mr. Carter Emanuel was, under duress. He was trying to get to the receiver to the right side, but the receiver didn't see that the quarterback was in duress. Linebacker ended up turning his head and saw the ball and picked it off for Tampa Bay Tech.
Sideline warning on Tampa.
And there's going to be a sideline warning addressed to Tampa Bay Tech after that interception. So with a minute left, let's see if Tampa Bay Tech is going to capitalize off of this. We haven't seen Edgewater be like this in a long time.
No.
So 1st and 10, Moore back to throw. Moore's going to scramble out of the pocket once again, and he's going to make everyone miss. He's going to slide it down right at the line to gain. He's going to be short by like a couple inches, it seems like. Playing.
They're telling him first down.
I was going to tell him first down now. So
moving the chains.
Moore stepping back to throw, moving out again. Had a man, but is incomplete.
Yeah, they look like they're trying to score right now before this half.
Edmarion Gwynn was the intended receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Tampa Bay got a sense of urgency right now to score again. But this game is reminding me of that Jones game earlier in the season. We was down 21, I think 21-0 at halftime. So eerily the same.
Let's see if Edgewater can make it as competitive as that game. But 2nd and 10, Moore back to throw. Looks down the middle and deflected. Deflected by Zay Denmark. Intended receiver was Javarius Lundry again. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Or excuse me, Isaiah Daniels on the intended.
Zay Denmark almost had an interception right there. Would have stopped Tampa Bay trying to score this last score for the first half, but was unable to corral the ball.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter of first regulation. So 3rd and 10. What does Tampa Bay Tech have here? And that's going to be a false start. Sensor never snapped the ball. It's going to move back. Tampa Bay Tech another 5 yards.
I'll start on the offense, 3rd and 15. Come on, Eagle fans, you got to do it.
So 3rd and 15, 41-yard line. Are we going to see another long 3rd down conversion?
I hope we don't see it on it, but they should be getting ready to spy Mr. Moore, because if he don't see nobody open, he's running it for that first down.
3rd and 15 coming up. Two receivers on both sides of the ball. Isaiah Daniel in the backfield. Going to drop back to throw. Brings an extra blocker. And he's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw. And he's going to have a man complete. Intended man was caught by Javarius Lundry for another Eagles first down. Or excuse me, Titans first down.
Titans first down. Scramble out to the right side for Mr. Moore. It looked like he was about to scramble for a first down again, but he went up ahead and threw the ball down to Mr. Lundy to get that first down.
They're absolutely picking the defense apart from part right now. 1st and 10 right at the 15-yard line. See what Moore has cooking up here. Drops back in the pocket. Is looking deep.
Ooh.
And it was caught, intercepted, and they're going to call it an interception.
Oh, yes.
Interception. Number 6.
Intercepted by Jaden Brown. or,
Interception in the
and
end
that's
zone.
going
13.2 left.
to bring up Edgewater's offense. 15 seconds left to play in this first half.
Yes, sir. They needed that right there, man. Got pressure on the quarterback, was able to hit him. Errant throw to the end zone, and we was able to pick that ball off in the end zone. See what we could do here for 15 seconds left in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see what Edgewater's going to do here. Are they going to knee it, or are they just going to go for it? So, looks like they're going to go for a Hail Mary play. Going to pass it off to Tyson Carter, or Carter Emanuel. And Carter Emanuel's just going to throw it away. They were looking for a nice little trick play there, but 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Or, excuse me, first half. And there's a flag on the play as well.
A flag on the play. It looked like a little trick play they was trying to throw to Tyson Carter with a Colin Manuel out the wide receiver position, and Remy had threw it out there to Mr. Carter, but he went ahead and threw it out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to call intentional grounding here. Or illegal forward pass, excuse me. So bring them back about 10 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line. See if Edgewater's going to take a knee here or not.
He didn't throw it backwards. Two forward passes.
Seems like that pass from Jarman to Emmanuel was forward, so it's going to be an illegal forward pass there. And they're going to run it for Julian Prime, and Julian Prime is going to keep turning those legs, and he's going to go down. About a gain of 6, and that's going to end the first half. Tampa Bay Tech is currently leading at the half, 21-3. We're going to be right back after the half. Don't go anywhere. Maybe take a little break, take a little breather if you need to be. And as a proud partner of Edgewater High School, Advent Health is here every season to take care of you physically, mentally, and spiritually. Visit adventhealth.com to learn how we support champions of the human spirit like you. We'll see you after the break. game.
That's like I said, first half, one of the things we got to do is get the offense going, man. It's going to be tough this half. Mr. Carter Emmanuel kind of gimpy, so I don't know how his health looking. But if it's got to be Remy at quarterback, we got to, no matter who's at quarterback, we got to get the ball moving up the field, able to get it to our receivers and our player makers at running back. So,
Was listening into the team at halftime, and Coach Duke was telling his players, "Hey, that half is done. We got to reset our minds. We got to reset our plays, and we got to grind hard for the next 24 minutes." On both sides of the ball, what do they have to grind out for the next 24 minutes?
just like the Jones game I was talking about earlier in the game, we was down 21-0. Just have to forget about that half and play a new half. They played good half, 21-3, and won that half. So now we got to come out and play better than what we did last half and maybe put up 28, 30, 35 points. Who knows?
Yeah, so we'll see what Edgewater will tone down here at the half. So 21-3 is your score. We saw them come out 21-0. Jones did in that Jones game. And even though they ended up losing that game,
Yep.
once they figured Jones out, it was a 31-21. So they still outscored them 21-7
Yep.
in that second half, or 21-10, excuse me. So let's see what Tampa Bay Tech can do here. Trayvon Moore has been absolutely balling out here for Tampa Bay Tech.
That kid right there, good second quarterback to come in for your team and during the playoffs when your quarterback is down, and maybe he'll hold the reins for your team to make it to the championship. So, but they still got a challenge to do to try to stop Edgewater from coming back and winning this game.
Especially missing a quarterback like Darian Jones. Like, the way Trayvon Moore has filled in for them has been absolutely legendary so far for them.
Yeah, that guy right there, I mean, he feels like if he can get the first down, he's gonna go get the first down. So I like the way the kid plays, his confidence. Even though he's a small guy in stature, he got a big guy at heart.
Yeah, he also has little guy legs, kind of like Kyler Murray. But Edgewater is going to be receiving the football here in the second half after winning the coin toss in the first, deferring. So Samaj Fleming, Tyson Carter, Saphir Miller coming back out there. And another big story is how their cornerbacks for
Back for your Eagles in the center, Tyson Carter.
Tampa Bay Tech have been locking down the secondary. Like, you have three guys. You have Rakeem Stroud, a corner who's committed to UCF. He's locked down. You got Donta Peterson Jr., a cornerback. He has a D1 offer from Alcorn State. And then you have a wide receiver safety hybrid in Jovarius Landry that has a 3-star recruit, offers from like Miami, Texas, and Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
So what does Tyson Carter, what does Saphir Miller, what Luke Anderson, these players, what do these players have to do to get over that hump?
It depends on the quarterback play. The Tampa Bay Tech defensive line is getting to the quarterback, causing him to throw. He had one interception in the first half, but he also got injured. So he had to run the ball, and that's where he got an injury.
Kickoff is up. We are underway in the second half. Going to be received in by Samaj Fleming. And Samaj Fleming is going to make a couple men miss, and he's going to get dropped at the 30-yard line. And excuse me, that was Tyson Carter. Tyson Carter showing off that little bit of jukes, a little bit of elusiveness, if you must, to start in the second half.
Yeah, very elusive on that play. It looked like he was going to break for a nice run, but got about 20 yards on that return.
So it seems here that they're going to stick with Carter Emmanuel even after that injury. As you can see, he's moving a little bit lightly. So he's playing out there injured.
Yeah, he's gonna play, man. He don't want to go out, not playing. So he's going to do his best to gut it out.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Check down to Josh Perry. He's going to be met right where he passes it. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Free safety, Eric Parks up with the tackle for the swing out to Josh Perry.
So first play of the game, or of the half, excuse me, shows what Tampa Bay Tech's defense is capable of. 2nd and 10. One receiver on each side. hands it off to Josh Perry again, and Josh Perry is going to make a couple men miss, and it's going to be 3rd and 10, right back to the line of scrimmage.
5-yard loss, 5-yard gain. Josh Perry got his yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Josh Perry is still running back out there. 2 receivers on each side. Man in motion is Samaj Fleming. Carter back to throw. He's looking deep, has a man wide open, and it's going to be dropped. Was in the hands of Tyson Carter, and would have had the first down if he caught it, but it is incomplete. Here comes the punting unit here for Edgewater.
Yeah, that was a nice route concept between Saphir and Tyson Carter. Carter came into the backside. He was wide open. Wasn't able to keep the ball in his hand, ended up dropping it.
And there wasn't really any men behind him.
There, man.
He could have
been going.
He could have been either in there for a touchdown or if anything, a large gain. But now here they go punting. It looks like Kinley Kervin's gonna be punting out here. Out comes the punt. They drop down around the 35-yard line.
27 yards on the punt, no return.
So back comes out this Tampa Bay Tech offense after 3 and out. And it looks like there was a holding call on the kicking team here. And they're still going to be discussing it further. There's a flag on the play. And it looks like they're going to be discussing it with coaches. It's going to be holding on the kicking team on Edgewater. So it's going to move them up just a little bit. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tampa Bay Tech declined the penalty.
PSK, post-possession kick. This is when the hold happened.
The hold happened post-kick.
And the hold apparently happened post-kick. So they're actually going to be moved up to Edgewater's 46-yard line. 10:35 left to play in the quarter. 21-3 is your score. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Trayvon Moore hands it off to Dempsey, and he's going to get brought down for about a gain of 6, but there's a flag on the play.
5-yard gain, penalty on the play.
Looks like it's going to be 12 players on the field.
12 players on the field for the Eagles.
For Edgewater. So that's going to move up Tampa Bay Tech.
A 5-yard penalty, first down.
He's going to bring up a first down for Tampa Bay Tech. So 1st and 5 here. First and 5, 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Man in the backfield is Dempsey, and Dempsey's going to hit the carry, hit a stiff arm, and he's going to get the first down plus a little bit more for about a gain of 10. Dropped at the 28-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. A dead ball foul.
Looks like Tampa Bay want to run the ball this half, try to run the clock out, but a couple penalties going on right now.
And it was a dead ball foul on Tampa Bay Tech.
Dead ball foul, the Titans after the play.
So they get the first down, but then get brought back. So they're going to be brought back to practically where they started. And the ref is going to be discussing. So it's he's going to be explaining it to the coach. So it's going to be 1st and 10, right back to where they started at the 46-yard line. Dead ball fouls are something that you want to limit as a team. 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, man in the backfield. Still Michael Dempsey. Michael Dempsey has been getting a large chunk of the carries here tonight. after Isaiah Mitchell, or Isaiah Daniel, excuse me. Let's see what Edgewater has cooked up here for defense. Man back to throw. More finds a man. Complete. That is Edmarion Gwynn. We've been saying his name a lot today. Xavier Denmark on the tackle.
Yeah, nice rollout for the quarterback. Moore to the right side. Was able to find a wide receiver sitting, waiting for the pass to receive it.
And it's going to be a first down here for Edgewater, or excuse me, Tampa Bay Tech. So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hands it off to Dempsey, and Dempsey's going to make a man miss, and he's going to be down for about a gain of 7, right up to the 33-yard line. Get a 5, excuse me.
Hey, like I said, they're going to run the ball this half. They want to try to get out of here with a win. We got to stop the run. You look at Mr. Dempsey. He looked like he want to get this first down right now.
See what they have cooked up on 2nd down, this offense. Dempsey's still out there for a running back here for Tampa Bay Tech. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. They're going to drop back to throw. He's going to roll it to the right. Has a man through the hands of the defender. That was KJ Williams on the coverage. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here for Tampa Bay Tech.
Almost an interception right there for the DB for Edgewater. Wasn't able to corral it.
So 3rd and 5 upcoming here for Tampa Bay Tech. They've been almost perfect on 3rd down today, minus a couple of miscues. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield, Michael Dempsey. He's going to snap, hand off to Dempsey. Make that a fake run for Moore, and Moore's going to get the first down and a little bit more for about a gain of 10. And there's another flag thrown through to the face of Xavier Denmark.
Upset.
16, Nick Collins on the tackle.
Nick Collins on the tackle. This man shaking up on the
It looks
play.
every time it's a 3rd and long play, they're going to the quarterback more to get that first down. He was able to get it right there, but it looks like he got a little something to say to the DB afterwards, and he might got a little, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Sportsmanlike conduct on Trayvon Moore. So it's going to remain 3rd down. Or excuse me, it is going to be a first down.
It's going to be a first down.
So they get the first down, but it's going to be first down at the 38-yard line of Edgewater's territory. So 1st and 10, 2 receivers on each side. 8. Michael Dempsey still in the backfield. A big old Michael Dempsey out there. Moore back to throw. Has a man complete for about a 5-yard gain. Receiver was Javarius Lundy for about a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up at the 34-yard line.
Nice play out there for Javarius Lundy. Yeah, Michael Dempsey, big back, 6 foot back, 220 pounds.
Big boy out there.
Yeah.
2nd down, 3 receivers to the left. He's going to set up a screen. Throw it way over his head. Intended receivers, Javarius Lundy. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
No, that was a nice play by Damian Moore coming off the side. He saw Damian jumped up, so he tried to get it over his head. And he threw it over his own wide receiver head.
Threw it to the moon and back, you might say.
Oh, back. Yes, sir.
So another 3rd down here for Edgewater. Edgewater really needs to stop so that they can get back on offense, because Tampa Bay Tech has been dominating the time of possession of this game.
They've been dominating the time. Is controlling the ball, able to score, able to do what they want on 3rd down at will.
3rd and 3. Moore back to throw. has a man, and it's dropped. Would have had the first down.
Incomplete.
Intended receiver was Marion Gwynn. Been calling his name a lot today, so it's going to bring a 4th down, and out comes the punting unit.
Wow. He was wide open. Ed Marion Gwynn was wide open. Looked like it could have been another first down for Tampa Bay Tech, but he was in wide by himself and dropped the ball.
Edgewater catches a break there, and out comes the punting unit. Back to receive is Tyson Carter for Edgewater. Up is the punt. And Samaj is going to let it bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So Edgewater is going to start at the 20-yard line. The last drive, Carter Emanuel had an interception.
Yep.
A very blatant one, but it happens sometimes.
Yep.
What do they have to do in this drive?
Oh, man. We got to get their running game, keep going, and be able to spot the receivers like Samaj Fleming on some gadget plays or something like that right now. But it seems like no matter what we do, Tampa Bay Tech got our number.
It's going to bring a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield is Julian Prime, Julian Prime is going to take the handoff, and Julian Prime is going to get up the hole, and he's going to be powering through receivers, put his shoulders into a man. Going to be a gain of 9 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1, and the Eagles coming to a hurry-up offense here. See if we can get some more. Julian Prime still in the backfield. Hands it off to Julian Prime again, but this time he is going to be stuffed at the line to gain.
Prime on the tackle again.
Yes, sir. Mr. Julian Prime running like a wild man. Still wasn't able to get the first down right there on 2nd down.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Julian Prime still in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Going to hand off to Prime again. And Prime, this time, is going to get the first down and a little bit more. So Edgewater getting a first down here. 6:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, unlike college or NFL, man, you could still come back in the game with run plays, run like Julian Prime running right now. You get one broken, he could go along for a score.
Julian Prime comes out the game for Josh Perry this time, and it's going to bring a 1st and 10 right at the 32-yard line. Man in motion is Perry. Fakes the pass to him, back in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Saphir Miller. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, nobody was open at last second. Carter Manuel saw Severe break open.
6:13 left.
But I'm able to connect with him because nice play by the DB from Tampa Bay Tech to jump in there and knock it out.
Water breaks are going to occur, and I'm going to occur something that you guys could probably use. Insurance Affiliates Agency in College Park is your go-to source for all of your insurance needs. Visit their website at www.iAAFL.com or call 407-802-3311 and ask for Ryan or Kyle Joyce. Once again, that's www.iAAFL.com or call 407-802-3311 and ask for Ryan or Kyle Joyce. And coming out of the timeout, the water timeout here, it's going to bring 2nd and 10, 33-yard line in their own territory. Edgewater, the offense is coming back out. See what Edgewater has dialed up here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, man in the backfield. That is Josh Perry. Fullback also back there is going to hand it off to Perry, and Perry is going to get a minimal gain there of about gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7, or 3rd and 7, excuse me.
Josh Perry with a nice carry up the middle. A few yards there. Turning his leg, him and Julian Prime. They got to work for everything tonight. They got to work for everything tonight.
3rd and 7 coming up. Man in motion, Saphir Miller. There's going to be 3 receivers now on the right side and 1 to the left. Josh Perry still in the backfield. Carter Emanuel looking for a man. and it's going to be incomplete.
Namath's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Samaj Fleming.
Samaj Fleming.
It's going to be 4th down, and it looks like
4th and 7.
Edgewater's offense is going to stay out there.
Looking like we're going to go ahead and go punt the ball right now. That was a play. Pass out to the right side to Samaj Fleming for like a 10 and out. Was able to corral the ball. Now we're back punting again.
So back comes out the punting unit. 5:34 left. No score change, so it's still 21-3 here. And out comes Kenny Kerbin. Receiving in the back end is, Dallas Wilson. And he's going to let that roll for
35-yard punt.
to the 31-yard line of Tampa Bay Tech's territory. So out comes Tampa Bay Tech's offense again with Trayvon Moore and his glorious receivers. But Trayvon Moore has been the real star of the show tonight.
Yeah, it's been the star of the show, man. Nice, outstanding backup quarterback to come in, like I said, in the second round of the playoffs to play against a team like the Edgewater Eagles and be able to scramble and run for first down like he's doing and get to the wide receivers is a pretty good job.
1st and 10, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hands it off to Dempsey. Dempsey puts a shoulder into a man and still is going to be turning those legs for about a gain of 8 yards right up to the 38-yard line. He's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
That was a big-time high school football run right there by Mr. Dempsey coming off the left side, power running, driving through the tacklers for 8-yard gain.
Big boy right there is going to bring up 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dempsey's still in the backfield. Dempsey has been their primary back for the last couple of drives. Moore is going to drop back to throw. He's going to roll out to the right again. He's going to be using those legs. He's going to be throwing it downfield. Has a man wide open. And that's going to be complete.
All the way down to the 31-yard line.
Pass was caught by Javarius Lundy, excuse me for that pause.
Hey, that was a nice scramble right there by Moore again. He liked to scramble to the right side. Anytime he scrambled to the right side, the receiver started heading that way. And a few times he done caught Javarius Landry for the first down.
1st and 10 right at the 32-yard line of Edgewater's territory. Hands it off to Dempsey, but Dempsey's going to be hit for a loss of 2 U on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Hey, nice standout right there by Aiden Anderson. Was able to make that tackle on Mr. Dempsey.
3rd and 12. Come on, Eagle fans.
1 and 12, or 2nd and 12, excuse me. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Dempsey's still out there blocking. And he's going to look deep to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. It's overthrown.
That's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 12.
Good play by Nick Collins on the coverage.
Intended receivers was Antonio Isaac. He's going to bring up
Antonio Isaac.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 12. See if they can convert another long 3rd down conversion, or if Edgewater can get another stop here.
Yeah, we need to stop right now. I got 3 minutes, 53 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We got to get a stop right now.
See what Tampa Bay has lined up right here. 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield, still Dempsey. Moore dropping back. Fires. Almost. And it is going to be intercepted.
Interception, Eagles. Oh, my. On the tip ball.
Intercepted.
Octavius Lewis.
Octavius Lewis, the freshman, with the interception.
Freshman DB.
But it looks like the refs are going to be discussing it.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
They're going to call it incomplete. It looked like an interception to me.
Looked like an interception to me, too. Man, that would have been nice to get that interception, but it's okay. got the stop. 4th down now. They're looking to punt.
4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit. Jacob Trammell coming back to punt. Tyson Carter coming to return it. Up comes the kick. And they're going to let it bounce right at the 8-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though.
Down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Eagles take over first and 10 on their own 7.
We had the, 7-yard line?
About the 8-yard line.
2,000 students participating in interscholastic athletics. And its member
We're also going to be discussing what this flag is about.
Through hard work, perseverance, dedication. Use of steroids, dietary supplements, and other performance-enhancing substances is not the answer. Remember, nothing beats hard work.
Hey, appreciate you guys tuning in with us tonight. If you can't hit the like button for us.
And it looks like it was a penalty on Edgewater. So it's going to back them up a little bit more there. A chop block. So they're going to be pinned all the way down at the, seems like the 2-yard line. So looks like they're going to be coming out in Wildcat formation. And they're going to move back a little bit more. It seems like refs still discussing. Julian Prime and Josh Perry are in the backfield. Josh Perry in the Wildcat formation. One receiver on each side. And the play is going to be blown dead. And Julian Prime comes up limping. But he's going to stay in the game. 3:33 left to go in the third quarter. 21-3 is still your score. No score changes.
Yeah, it's been a quarter of penalties. There's a lot of penalties this quarter.
There's a lot of penalties on both sides of the ball.
Still 21-3. No score yet this third quarter. There's a bunch of penalties.
It looks like Julian Prime has gone down. So we're going to take a real quick timeout. It seems like a cramp. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles versus Tampa Bay Tech Regional Semifinal on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Edgewater. Julian Prime had a little bit of help there. So it's going to bring up first down because the play was blown dead originally. Lakeland, if you guys were wondering, is currently beating Gaither 20-13. Close game over there. And it's currently the third quarter over there. So
Sideline warning on the Eagles.
Sideline warning for Edgewater there. So it's going to bring up first and 10. And it looks like they're going to go back to that Wildcat formation. I lied. Carter Manuel's back out there.
Yeah,
She's going to bring up
first
1st and 5. Or 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. Carter Manuel drops back to throw. There's a flag on the play. And he tries catching it out of bounds. And it was intended for Luke Anderson. And Luke Anderson takes a hard dive.
Yeah, deep pass to Luke Anderson. It was heading out of bounds, so no chance him to catch it inbounds for there to get that first down. But if he was able to catch that, that would have been nice.
Looks like he was hit by one of the coaches.
Yeah, he ran into one of the coaches out on the sideline. I hope he's all right. Yeah, he just got up.
Back on his feet.
Yeah.
And there was going to be a pass interference there on the flag.
Penalty on the play.
So that's going to move Edgewater up all the way to the 18-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, Edgewater. Receivers to the left, one to the right. Carter Manuel back out there with Josh Perry. Manuel dropping back to throw. Has Samaj Fleming open. He's going to be caught, but he's going to fumble the football, and now they're going to call it incomplete. So it's bring up 2nd down. Big hit on the play there.
Man, that was a vicious hit right there by the safety. Samaj dropped the ball. He had caught it at first, but he dropped the ball after that vicious hit. They thought it had an interception, but it wasn't an interception. It was just a drop ball.
And now it looks like Samaj Fleming's going to limp off to the sideline. Hopefully he's going to be all right too. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Fakes the left to the right. Rolls out. Looks downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Saphir Miller.
Good coverage by Sean Sheffield on Josh Perry. It looked like Tyson was going to Josh, and Sean covered Josh very well on that up route down the field, but no connection right there. I saw Saphir in the vicinity, but he was looking like that. He wondering was the ball coming to him or not.
3rd down and 10. 3:07 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3-21 is still your score. Nothing happening here in this 3rd quarter. See what Edgewater has dialed up. Manuel back to throw. Checks it down. And it looks like he's going to get the 1st down. Saphir Miller there with the catch and run. Showing off a little bit of power there to allow another 1st down, excuse me.
1st down for the Eagles. It's a nice catch by Saphir on that 1st down. They tried to rough him up a little bit and then snatch the ball out of him. But he was able to corral it.
1st and 10, 3 receivers to the right. Hands it off to Josh Perry. Josh Perry had a block, but then is met at the behind. Play was made by Jaquez Asterias. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Looked like Josh Perry tripped over his blocker, number 33, coming off the right side. Able to get no yards on the carry.
2nd and 9. Manuel drops back to throw. Rolls out to the right. Throws it on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. They're trying to argue a catch.
Oh, yeah. He's saying the catch.
Grayson Gibson
Nope.
was on the reception, but they're going to call it incomplete. Good effort by Gibson there.
That was a nice effort. It was a low pass for him to go down and get it, but for a big guy like that to go down is pretty nice.
3rd and 10. 2:03 left to go in the quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield, Josh Perry. Manuel drops back to throw. Throws it, and it is caught by Luke Anderton. And it looks like it's going to be a 1st down. But there's a man down for Edgewater, and that's the big tackle, Jaden Wilkerson.
Yeah, Jaden Wilkerson looking like got like a leg injury. Hopefully all right. But on that play, it's a deep out to Luke Anderton. Was able to get the 1st down for 10-yard gain. But hopefully Mr. Wilkerson is all right.
Wilkerson, a Miami commit currently. He's looked very promising here so far. One of the big parts of this team, and he's going to be limping off the field. Prayers up to him, but he's going to be limping off the field, so we'll see how that goes from there. So, 1st and 10 coming up for the Eagles. It's going to be at the 42-yard line, inching closer and closer to that end zone, hopefully. And 1:54 left to go in the game. So, First and 10. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Man in motion. Both Prime and Perry in the backfield, but now Prime comes out to the receiver position. Manuel drops back to throw. Throws it out of bounds. And apparently there's a flag on the play.
Second and 10.
I lied. There's no flag. Incomplete.
Carter rolls out to the right, throws the ball. It was nobody in the vicinity, but he got the ball past the line of scrimmage, so I don't think there's no flag on the play.
Second and 10 coming up. Carter's still playing with that injury. Has some adrenaline to him, you could say. This kid would not quit.
Yeah.
Second and 10. Manuel in the pocket, almost throws a pick. The intended receiver was Tyson Carter. It's going to bring up third and 10.
Bring up third and 10.
The free safety Eric Parks for Tampa Bay Tech was almost there for the interception, wasn't able to corral it. As you see, Tyson was coming across the middle and a little bit off on the accuracy for Carter Manuel.
So up comes third and 10 here for Edgewater. And let's see what happens here with Edgewater. Three receivers to the left, one in the backfield, Julian Prime. He's going to get chased. And he breaks the tackle. He's going to throw on the run out of bounds. And he's going to get pushed as well. And there's a man down for Tampa Bay Tech, along with a flag. There's going to be a face mask on Tampa Bay Tech, so it's going to bring up a first down. And Tampa Bay Tech player that was down was Arik Adams, but seems all right. He's going to go to the sideline. So,
We got a face mask? Yeah.
Face mask by Tampa Bay Tech. Carter still was trying to make a play after that scramble, but he's not able to find nobody. Threw it out of bounds.
although Tampa Bay Tech is doing pretty good on the defensive side of the ball, something that's absolutely killing them that might bite them later is their penalties.
You're right. The penalties is piling up for those guys, but they still got the lead right now. But if we could get a score right here, it's minute 17 seconds, it'd be nice.
3rd and 5, now at the 47-yard line. Carter Emanuel drops back, fires fast to Tyson Carter, and they're going to call a flag on that, probably for a pass interference.
Oh, man, pass interference. Tyson Stroud. Mr. Stroud with the interference on Tyson Carter. Tyson. That was a Tyson to Tyson fight. Not a Mike Tyson, but a Tyson to Tyson.
Tyson on Tyson, what can you say? But let's guess what? Tyson Carter remains victorious in that round.
Yes, sir.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10. Move those chains all the way up to the 39-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. So, Edgewater is now in Tampa Bay Tech territory. 1:10 left to play in this third quarter. And Josh Perry is going to get it out the Wildcat, and he's going to get some yardage right there for about a gain of 7. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
That was a nice run by Josh Perry. We're going in the hurry offense right now.
Josh Perry still in the Wildcat formation. Runs up the middle, tries to find a hole.
There he goes again in the gun.
And
it's going
to be 3rd and 1, just short of the line to gain. What does Edgewater have dialed up here on 3rd down?
One thing I can tell you about Tampa Bay Tech defense, they're very stout on the tackle. Once they hit you and wrap you up, they're going to bring you down.
Yeah, with players like James Jolly and Irvic St. John,
Yes,
you
sir.
can't really do much about that. Wildcat formation once again, and Josh Perry's going to get the first down.
Oh, yeah.
First down!
And a little bit more. First down at the 22-yard line. 15 seconds left to go.
Wilkinson coming back in the game. Big Jaden Wilkinson.
And it looks like they're going to let time expire here unless they can try getting one more play off. 5 seconds left to try getting a snap. See if they can catch them distracted. And they're going to get it with it coming off.
Touchdown, Luke Anderson.
Are they gonna? And they call it for a touchdown. Are they gonna call it a touchdown? Did they get it before the snap? The refs are gonna discuss it now. Let's see what the refs have to say about
You know
that.
what time it is? It's the third quarter. Everybody get those phones out. It's the third quarter.
No touchdown on the play. He had like probably a half a second to get that snap off.
Yeah,
But wasn't able to get off in time. Luke was wide open because the DB saw that the time was out.
That being said, while the fourth quarter is going to get started, we're going to say something. EA Sports to the game. Go check out Edgewater versus the World on TikTok or Instagram. EA Sports is a proud sponsor of Edgewater Athletics and the Eagle football team.
Yeah, Edgewater versus the World.
So it's the fourth quarter. Edgewater, in my opinion, I feel like they should have had a touchdown, but just half second away maybe from having that.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can try dialing it in from there.
Still got a chance.
So 1st and 10 coming up at the 23-yard line.
Hey, one thing you can say though, Tampa Bay didn't score that quarter, so even though we didn't score, we still could get 3 touchdowns on the board and win this game.
Edgewater still has a chance.
Yes, sir.
To make a miracle happen. We've seen it in the Super Bowl before, 28-3. Granted, this is a high school football game, but you never know what can happen here in high school football. So 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That man is now in motion. Tyson Carter fakes off that handoff. Now gives it to Julian Prime. Julian Prime's going to turn the corner. He's going to put a body on a man, and he's going to get about an 8-yard gain.
7 yards.
Ooh, Julian Prime running like a wild man.
Julian Prime, more like Derrick Henry.
Like Derrick Henry. Yes, sir. I love it.
And there's a man down for Tampa Bay Tech. And we're going to take a real quick timeout for that injury. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Edgewater, Tampa Bay Tech, fourth quarter. It's currently 21-3, and Edgewater has the ball after Tampa Bay Tech player comes out of bounds. 2nd and seems like 3 there. Julian Prime in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, hands it off again to Julian Prime, and
Prime still on his feet.
It looks like he is going to get short of the line to gain.
1, 3rd and 2.
So it's going to be 3rd and 2 now here for Edgewater.
Back in the offense again.
Carter Emanuel hands it off once again to Julian Prime.
First down.
And they are going to get... Still waiting the call here from the referee. They're going to get the first down.
First down, Eagles!
So, Julian Prime, 3 plays in a row, gets the first down. Let's see what they got dialed up now. Man in motion. Josh Perry. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fakes the throw. We're going to look downfield. And there was a miscommunication there from Luke Anderson and Carter Emanuel. They had a touchdown there potentially.
Yes, sir. A little communication disruption right there, but it was more from the DB perspective because they had 2 DBs on Luke right there.
Looked like 3 for a second, but he still had that little bit of a crease to have a chance. So it's coming up 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. In the backfield is Prime. Manuel hands it off to Prime. Prime is spinning, and he's going to get about a gain of 4 there. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Nice dive run by Julian Prime. About 4 or 5 yard gain right there.
And there's a man down for Tampa Bay Tech again. And we're going to take another timeout. That's Tyson Stroud on the floor. Welcome back to Edgewater versus Tampa Bay Tech, a regional semifinal presented by EA Sports. So, Tyson Stroud comes off the field now. 3rd and 5 here for Edgewater. Receivers, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Man in the backfield, Julian Prime. A man in motion, that's Luke Pastis. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, stops on a dime, throws downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Josh Perry. So it's going to be a 4th down, and obviously this is 4th down territory here for Edgewater.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go for Carter Manuel on that play, but he still was able to find Josh Perry close to the end zone. But he had about 3 or 4 guys cover him, so.
It was a tough play to be made.
Yeah, some plays to be made still left on the field.
And it looks like Edgewater is going to take a timeout. So we are going to take a timeout as well, but not before I say, as a proud partner of Edgewater High School, Advent Health is here every season to care for you physically, spiritually, and mentally. Visit adventhealth.com to learn how we support champions of the human spirit like you. We'll be right back. Welcome to Edgewater football. 4th down after the timeout. And Edgewater's going to go for it. It's 4 down territory. 10:25 left to play in the game. 21-3 is still your score. But Edgewater's trying to make it 21-10.
Yeah, I got a score right here. So you got to go for the 4th down. Either 1st down or touchdown.
3 receivers out there, 1 to the left, 2 to the right. And it was snapped to Josh Perry. And Josh Perry's going to run up the middle. And it looks like he is going to get at least our 1st down. Does he get the touchdown? Refs are discussing it now. And they're going to call a 1st down, but not a touchdown. They're going to play hurry up. Josh Perry.
Perry back on the carry.
And he's going to get stopped at the line to gain.
First down. Touchdown.
Oh, they're going to call a touchdown. Excuse my eyeballs. Josh Perry has a touchdown. First touchdown of the Eagles. So now Edgewater makes it interesting.
There we go.
Out comes Kinley Kervin, penning the extra point. Josh Perry using his body there. He's saying, I'm not done yet. This might be my senior year, but I'm not done yet.
Yes,
I want to see what more I can prove here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see, Coach Cam, Coach Mark went with the Wildcat no huddle offense to get this touchdown. Good call by the coaches.
Kick is up. His kick is good. Now this gets interesting. If they can get a stop here and get another score, they have a chance. They have a realistic chance here to make something happen.
Got a lot of time left, fourth quarter.
9:57 left to go. 21-10 is your score now. So out comes both teams' extra units. And you got two receivers back to receive the kick. You got Isaiah Daniel out there back to receive alongside Dallas Wilson. Or, excuse me, Rakeem Stroud. So, here comes Kervin. Up and away it goes. Received at the 8-yard line. He's going to try making something happen. Makes a man miss. And he's going to get dropped at the 23-yard line.
Kick to the 5.
Isaiah Daniels with the return. Nice little return by Isaiah Daniels. But this is where we got to play on defense. We got to go ahead and start attacking the football, try to get that football, get a turnover right now on defense.
See what they can do. Also, something that I've noticed is that although they've been getting pressure, they haven't allowed a sack this game yet.
Yeah, it's hard to get a sack on this kid. More, he see a hole open, he's going to go get it. And get that first down for that.
More coming out back out.
Tampa Bay Tech team.
It's going to be Moore handing it off. And he's going to make a man throw, but he's going to get another second. Michael Dempsey. And here comes 3 flags on the play. And it looks like it's going to be a personal foul.
Hey, that's some nice running by Mr. Dempsey, but he got stuck. He got stuck right there.
Yeah, it looks like unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. So it's going to move those chains up an extra 10 yards.
Man.
So negate
must have been after the play.
Negate that 10-yard loss to be actually a 10-yard gain following the flag. It would be moved all the way up to the 42-yard line.
I didn't see who it was on, but it was after the play. Dead ball foul.
Seemed like it was Aiden Anderson. But I could be wrong. First and 10, 42-yard line. See what Edgewater has ramped up here. Moore rolling out to his right, designed run play. He's going to turn the corner and he's going to get about a gain of 5 yards after getting pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 5 coming up here for Tampa Bay Tech.
Yeah, this kid got pure speed. I seen Justin Edwards, he back in the game, coming down that edge, and he was able to elude him to get at least 6 or 7 yards on that play.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield, that's Dempsey. Dempsey's been getting a lot of carries this game. Hands it off, and he's going to find a hole, but there's a flag on the play. Gets a gain of 10, and pending the flag, this might be coming back. A chop block on the defense. So move those chains up a little bit more.
Chop block.
So the
It's the
chop block
Eagles.
moves
First down, Titans.
Tampa Bay Tech up even more. 9:16 left to go in the quarter. All the gains that they've gotten on this has been penalty yards.
Most of the penalty yards.
About 80% of this is penalty yards, and they're all the way up to Edgewater's 32-yard line or 28-yard line. So 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dempsey still in the backfield. Waiting a play. And it's going to be a running clock after the signal. Moore hands it off to Dempsey, and Dempsey's going to get met at the line. First man that I saw there was Will Marslaw.
Nothing there. 2nd and 10.
Excuse me, Gabe
Number 11,
Markovich.
Gabriel Markovich. Number 8, Jake Brown.
So 2nd and 10, still at the 28-yard line.
That was a nice play by Gabe Markov. Defense kind of struggling right here, man. These penalties are killing them. Unable to get a stop right now. Look like Tampa going to keep on driving this ball down to the field to get this score on the board.
They're going to try running as much clock as they can. 7:59 left. Edgewater has to get something going here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a designed run play for Moore, and it seems like it's going to be about a gain of, I can't even tell. It's going to get a 5 there on the play. It's going to bring a 3rd and 5.
Gave a couple. 3rd and 5 for the Titans.
That was a quarterback keeper, right?
Yes, sir. 3rd and 5. Dempsey still out there at running back. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. See what Tampa Bay Tech has for this Edgewater defense, or what this Edgewater defense has. It's going to be a quick pass out, and they're going to get the 1st down and a little bit more. And he's still on his feet, and he's going to be dropped down at the 12-yard line of Edgewater's territory.
Needed 5, got 12.
Screen pass to the receiver.
And
Tampa
there's
Bay
another
Tech was
flag
able to
on
get
the
a
play.
1st down on that play. Looked like another flag.
Probably another unsportsmanlike conduct. If you guys were wondering, the Lakeland Gaither game so far, it's 34-13. Lakeland's currently leading. So it's most likely going to be Lakeland going to the state championship, or the district championship, excuse me.
Penalty against the Titans.
And it looks like it was an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Titans. And it's going to bring up a little bit of a meeting on the sideline here for, but it's still going to be a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 27. It's going to be a timeout. So we're also going to call a timeout. But before I do, EA Sports is a proud partner in education with Edgewater High School. EA Sports, Edgewater is in the game. Be right back. Welcome back to Edgewater football. 21-10 is your score. Tampa Bay Tech is currently leading. 6:47 left to go here in regulation. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here for Edgewater, or excuse me, Tampa Bay Tech, right at their 28-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Dempsey still the back. Dempsey receives it and has a nice little gain there for finally gets brought down for about a gain of 7 yards there. 2nd and 3 coming up for Tampa Bay Tech.
Yeah, like you said, they're looking like they want to run the clock out right now, so they're going to go ahead and keep running to Mr. Dempsey. That's a nice run up the middle.
6:20 left to go in regulation. And Dempsey still in the backfield. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Moore still in the game. See what they have lined up here. Moore hands it off to Dempsey again. Dempsey is going to keep turning those legs. And it looks like they're going to be short of the line to gain. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 here for Tampa Bay Tech. Get Markage on the tackle.
Here we go. We're going to look like Mr. Dempsey for another carry trying to get this first down.
3rd and 1. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Dempsey still in the backfield. 5:20 left in regulation. Doing all they can to chew this clock out. Hands it off to Dempsey. Dempsey gets
Quarterback keeper.
Gets me faked out to be a keeper from Moore. That was embarrassing to say the least. I got faked out. But that's gonna mean it's first down here for Tampa Bay Tech, right at the 13-yard line. 4:47 left to go in regulation.
Yeah, the fact that we couldn't get the ball, up the field like we wanted to tonight, it cost our defense to struggle, especially to get tired, and they're just going to run the ball right now, try to run out this clock.
They're going to keep running this ball. Going to be a design to run play for the quarterback. And Moore is just going to walk in into the end zone. There's a flag on the play, though.
Flags on the play.
Be a flag on the play there. See what the flag is on. See if the touchdown stands for Trayvon Moore. Trayvon Moore has been absolutely phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, been phenomenal. The kid is outstanding. Like I say, he's the backup quarterback. So I wanted to see how the starting quarterback looked. We would never see how he plays.
Maybe this is what Popka was missing this entire time.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is towards the Popka. We love you, Popka. And it looks like it's not going to be a touchdown for me. First and goal at the 1-yard line. So let's see. Do they punch it in here? And there is a false start on the play.
False start.
False start on the offense.
The offensive coordinator is also in the booth with us. And let's just say he's not too pleased at the moment. Although they're winning, not too pleased. And another flag out. It's been very, very antsy here. It hasn't really been that close of a game, but tempers have been flaring on both sides of the football. Both teams really don't like each other.
The kids just passionate. It's a playoff game, second round, especially for Edgewater. They wanted to win this game, and they can see it slipping away right now.
4:05 left to go in the game. And if Tampa Bay Tech scores here, that can mark the end of the season potentially here for Edgewater. Not many teams can come back down 28-10 with 4 minutes left to go in the quarter. So
yeah, not many.
First and goal at the 1-yard line. See what Moore has cooked up here. Dempsey's actually out the game for once. It's going to be Isaiah Daniel out there.
That look like Dempsey. You can see it. You got your glasses.
And no, maybe that is Dempsey. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's Dempsey.
And Trayvon Moore is going to run in for another touchdown. So out comes the kicking unit. 4 minutes left to go in regulation here for Edgewater.
Did you have a score on the Lakeland game over there?
Score for the Lakeland game at the moment, if you guys are currently wondering, 41-13 Lakeland. It's still the fourth quarter.
Yeah, touchdown right there for
We got
Tampa
a
Bay.
score update. Lakeland 41, over they're playing 13.
Some fans are not happy about
No.
us talking about the score of Lakeland, it seems. But pending this extra kick, this stadium is quiet.
Kick is up.
Kick is up and it is
Kick
good.
is good. With 4 minutes left. The time
So
is
4
28.
minutes, 28-10,
Over 10.
and we are slowly nearing the end of the 2024 season here
I know,
for
I
Edgewater.
know, right?
So
We just got started.
it feels like we just got started, and it looks like it might come to an barring a miracle. We believe in miracles here, ladies and gentlemen. But just for the sake of consistency, we're going to talk about the future here. So this is what we got going on. We
We need an 18-point miracle.
an 18-point miracle with 4 minutes left. We've seen a lot more. Out comes both of the field goal units, or excuse me, the special teams. You got a lot of players graduating. You got Samaj Fleming, Tyson Carter, Josh Perry, Kristen Henderson, Julian Prime. All these players, I'm pretty sure Will Marsloff is also gone as well after this season, if I'm not mistaken. All these players gone. What happens next for Edgewater?
Edgewater going to reload, baby. They're going to always reload. That's one thing about this school. We got great depth, so we always going to have kids coming in. We're going to reload for next year. Same thing, same program, great coach, great coaching staff. Program is still on the up and up.
Something that is guaranteed, though, they will have Carter Emanuel back for one more season.
Yeah, Carter Emanuel back, big time quarterback. Had a great season this year. Looking forward to seeing him next year do his thing.
Tyson Carter receiving it out the backfield. Makes a cut. He's at the 30. Turns the corner at the 40. Still has his legs up, and it looks like there's a flag on the play.
43-yard line. 38 yards on the return.
38-yard return for Tyson Carter. And there's another flag on the field now.
Yeah, it looked like that was a nice run by Tyson, but it looked like it was a crackback block on Gentry Woods.
So, Randy, where are you from?
Yeah.
Huddersfield. So you came all the way over from this for that, right? Wow.
Something that's coming up next for Edgewater. Some of these players. You got Detroit Duke Mack. He's going to App State. We're going to see Duke over there. Jaden Brown, we're going to see him go to South Dakota State. What else do we got here? I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the last Jaden Wilkerson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Mr. U.
Mr. U Miami. We got him for one more season.
Yeah, you can see him out there. He's still playing. He's still battling tonight. He got hurt a little bit, but he came right back.
Something that I've seen a lot is that a lot of players tonight for Edgewater got injured.
Yeah.
So a lot of those players are out there battling injury, like Carter
Yeah.
Emanuel. You got Aiden Anderson out there battling injury. You got
Justin
Edwards, players like that. Jaden Wilkerson, a whole bunch of players. We just saw Julian Prime get injured too.
Yeah, Julian Prime as well.
Teams.
It was a struggle today. It was a battle. Pretty good team, like we said, top 17 team in the state. The Titans was the Titans today.
Yep. 1st and 10, 13-yard line. Carter Manuel still out there. Drops back to throw. Has a man wide open. That's caught.
Manuel's pass complete to Josh Perry.
Josh Perry. They're going to run a hurry-up offense here. 3:37 left to go. 28-10 is your score. And we still have 2 receivers to left and right. Christian Henderson is the man in the backfield. Throws to Henderson and is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Almost picked up by Tyson Stroud from Tampa Bay Check.
We've been calling his name a lot there.
Oh, yeah.
Tyson Stroud.
It's funny because him and Tyson Carter got the same number. They got the same build and everything. They look like the same player on a different team.
Same player, different team. One's lined up on one side, one isn't. 2nd and 10, a 38-yard line. Carter Manuel drops back to throw. Releases, caught by Luke Anderson. About a gain of 8 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. 3:04 left to play in regulation.
Nice catch by Luke Anderson. Went up to get the ball. As a kid would say, he got a head top.
Say that again. 3rd and short. Manuel dropping back to throw. It's looking deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Had him a little bit short there. Luke Anderson was their intended receiver. It's going to be a 4th down. Another guy that I'm excited to see at the next level, Samaj Fleming, going to Boston College.
That's the Boston College himself, Samaj Fleming. Yeah, I can't wait to see this kid at the next level. He's going to be outstanding.
Dare I say, Samaj Fleming, mark my words, he will be in the NFL.
Oh, man.
If there's any player on the field other than Dallas Wilson, maybe, to come out to the NFL,
hey,
it's
you never know.
Samaj.
Might be 3 or 4 kids on this field right now.
You never know. You never know indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Edgewater is going to call a timeout. 2:42 is left to play. So, obviously, the biggest thing here for Edgewater, they just talked about all the people graduating. But, you know, obviously, something that you've seen is basically 5 of his top options, you know, Carter, Fleming, Perry, Prime, Brandon Paul, players like that graduated. Christian Henderson is graduating as well. Who do you think is up and coming in this Eagles offense next year? Barring transfers.
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that part, but
you never know. We never know.
Just looking at this team, Aiden Anderson, he's going to be a senior next year. So he battled a lot of injuries this year with his shoulder. Next year, he should be healthy, ready to go, stronger, bigger, faster. Just like you saw Will Markoff this year had over 20 sacks?
24 sacks.
24 sacks this year. I think he should have a monster year like that as well.
4th down. See what Edgewater's got. Fakes it. It's going to be a 1st down and a lot more for Josh Perry. Right at the 48-yard line. And now in Tampa Bay Tech territory. 2:33 left to play in this regulation.
Hey, that was a nice quarterback fake snap to the running back up the middle for Josh Perry to get the 1st down.
1st and 10. Past midfield. Manuel throws it. Throws too far. Intended receiver was Tyson Carter. 2:17 left to play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's been a long night for Mr. Carter Manuel. Unlike last week, this week been more tough. Tampa Bay been on him, hitting him all types of ways, man. So hats off to him tonight. Pushing through his injury.
2nd and 10. See what they have dialed up. Carter looking deep downfield, has a touchdown. Big old long yard touchdown. Tyson Carter, Emmanuel Carter, 44-yard touchdown 2:08 left to play. 7, and maybe it just got a little bit interesting. Just maybe, just a tad, just a little bit interesting. Or maybe we just seen.
Look like they're gonna go for 2.
Maybe we've just seen the last of connections here for Tyson Carter
Yes,
and
sir.
Emmanuel, or Tyson. Yeah, Tyson Carter, Carter Emmanuel. You know, 2 names that are a little weird.
Yeah.
Pending this extra point.
I'm gonna miss that guy.
Yeah,
Mr. Carter.
Tyson Carter. I'm gonna miss that guy too. FIU commit. We'll see him playing at FIU next year. I'm gonna be excited to watch him play.
Yes, sir.
Kinley Curran out for the kick.
Kick is up.
Up and good.
Kick is good.
Score is now 17-28.
28 for the Titans, 17 for your Eagles.
Up 11, barring a miracle. Barring a miracle, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
was an outstanding throw right there by Carter Emmanuel.
So
Even though he was gimpy, he was able to roll out to the left and heave it down for the end zone. It was nice.
yeah, he's been battling through that leg injury ever since he sustained it in the second quarter. So obviously we know Kinley Curran's going to attempt this onside kick. If he makes it, it's going to be a little bit interesting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right? I'm just saying. You saw that was 44 yard touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice touchdown there by Carter Emmanuel.
Yeah, you get it right there. You got a 50-yard. Let's get a 50-yard touchdown.
Should they just scoop it up and just run it in? Imagine.
Normally they do the little kick right here, and they follow right behind him.
We'll see what Edgewater has cooked up here.
They almost kind of like block. Yeah. They call.
They try practicing it a little bit, and looks like
Oh, it's timeout. Timeout.
it looks like there's a timeout by Tampa Bay Tech's coach.
They basically wanted to see what they was gonna do, so they saw what they was gonna do.
They were like, "Oh, so that's how they're doing it. All right, guys, this is how we're gonna do it. Overload this side, and then they kick it to the other side." No, I'm just playing.
We'll see. Everybody in the middle now.
Yeah, we'll see how they do it. So, if you guys don't know how an onside kick works, basically they have to do a nice little kick. It has to go 10 yards, and if they get it if Edgewater receives it after it goes 10 yards, it's Edgewater's ball. But if it's before 10 yards and they touch it, it's going to be a flag on the play, a penalty.
So we just got insight. The guys cannot block until 10 yards down the field.
So they have to wait for them.
To the ball past 10 yards down the field.
If I was them, I would just stand right in front of them.
Yeah.
You can't touch me. I won't touch you, but you can touch me. So let's see. Interesting formation that they're doing here for this. Going to be kicking it to the right side. See what Kinley Curran has cooked up here. Here comes the onside kick. And it looks like it's going to be recovered by Tampa Bay Tech. So let's see what more can happen here for Edgewater.
Yeah, anything can happen. High school football.
Onside kick.
So Tampa Bay Tech is going to receive it at the 50-yard line. And let's see what they do with it. Big old back. Dempsey is still in the game. Lost his number. And he's going to run it up in the middle for a first down for about a gain of 13. Now they are up to 15.
Ooh, 15-yard gain by Mr. Dempsey.
Give me a first and 10. And there's still a little bit of extracurriculars going on the field. But it's going to be first and 10, no flags.
Coach Tommy with it, coaching to the end. Trying to get his defense straight.
First and 10, 35-yard line. Lakeland has officially won to make it to the district championship. 41-13 is your final score against Gaither. And Trayvon Mueller is going to, or Moore, excuse me, is going to move up for a gain of 5. 1:17 left to play in the game.
And 3 on the play.
And Edgewater is going to call timeout here.
Timeout, Edgewater.
So we'll see what else can happen here, but it's not looking good for Edgewater.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because it looked like they went around with Mr. Dempsey. So you see Mr. Dempsey getting about 5 to 10 yards a clip right now. This fourth quarter, because the defense is tired right now. They're tired right now, and Mr. Dempsey is running very, very, very hard.
You can say that again. Historically, Edgewater and Tampa Bay Tech have been nothing short of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like this one obviously wasn't as much of a classic, but
Yes, sir.
was still a good game regardless.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 5. Moore hands it off. And he's going to get a first down. Dempsey still on the carry. Or excuse me, it's going to be short of the yard gain. 1:08 left to play here. And Edgewater's called another timeout. So looking ahead here for Tampa Bay Tech, they go on to face Lakeland. Lakeland just absolutely obliterated Gaither in today's matchup. But Lakeland, nonetheless, they're 11-0. They're undefeated. They are ranked number 3 in the state of Florida. And by the looks of it, they have studs of players of this team. They have Xander Smith, who's a recruit. He's 3rd in the district in passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
Receiving yards, they have a guy, Shenard Clower, absolute stud.
Mm-hmm.
Does Tampa Bay Tech have a chance against this Lakeland team?
Oh, yeah, they look pretty good as a unit. But as we said all night, they got a second-string quarterback. He played wide receiver, right, as well?
Yes.
So if the quarterback come back next week, they got a big chance. But
even with this
still
quarterback,
like the way Mr. Moore played tonight, and they got a chance. But Lakeland is a strong team. I seen them go down to Miami Central and was able to pull that win out this year. And you all know what happened with Miami Central. They got a lot of their games taken away, so they was out of it as well.
Yep. So Dempsey runs it in for a first down. Clock is going to run all the way down. 28-17 is the final score of the score. And this is going to end Edgewater season 10-2 was their record overall this season. Obviously, a lot of unfortunate circumstances here. That's also going to mean that this is our last broadcast for football here for this year. We might be doing a little bit of basketball games. Can't guarantee that. Coming soon, maybe. Who knows? The clock stops at 18 seconds. And not only are we going to have to say goodbye to the streams, we're going to have to say goodbye to a lot of the players. So I'm going to take this time and pay our respects to a couple players. Samaj Fleming, Tyson Carter, Josh Perry, Christian Henderson, Julian Prime, Kamani Battle Williams, Jaden Brown, Luke Anderton, AJ Hewley, Gabe Markaj, Perez Martin, Will Marsloff, Torian Duke Mack, Justice Lewis, Kate Frontaro, Jeremiah Parker, Jackson Vela, Dakari Hill, Kinley Curvin. That's going to be a big one, man. Jackery Davis, one of our offensive linemen. Austin Taylor, Slater Stanley, Jaden Wilkerson is actually the senior, so he's done after this. Cornelius Miller, and last but not least, Sol Williams Mace. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this year's broadcast of Edgewater football. Me, Coach Bird. Shout out Josh Vandergrift, our award-winning athletic director. Shout out Alvin Delvey and Jesse O, our main two broadcasters here. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope that you guys had a great season. We are out of here. Maybe we'll see you again soon.